and so we'll make udon, a Japanese noodle kind of thing. And so we shall start now. So we'll start by adding the flour. And so for this recipe I'm going to do 600 grams of flour. Okay. Add a bit more. Okay, I need to add some more. Okay, I'll go get some more. So I'm now going to pour this flour in here. So I've got 400 grams here. And now I'll put 200 grams inside of it. So now I'll put this here. Okay. And that's it. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Yep. And now I'll put the rest in here. That's so much. Okay. Now on to the next step. So I will add 1 tablespoon of salt. And yeah, 1 tablespoon of salt. And that's it. Yeah. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the water inside of it. So there's 600 grams of flour and about 295 milliliters of water. That's gonna be, so that's 295 milliliters of water, and I'm gonna put it in the 600 grams of flour. I'll just mix the salt a bit in, and then let's go. Okay. Now we're gonna pour the water in. Okay. Look at this. I don't know if I'm doing it correctly, but and then you do like this. And then you keep doing it until you get to good results. Oh, it's a bit foggy because of the water. So you want to knead it like this, thing, put it down, and then you want to twist it, and just want to keep doing that. I'm sorry for the fog. Okay. So you just do like this, and you can also do like this with the fist. And yeah, some people, what they do is they put the dough inside of a kind of a plastic bag kind of thing. It's kind of, and they, instead of using the arms, they step on it. And as it's in the plastic kind of bag kind of thing, it doesn't break. Well, I could basically show you once I've done this a bit more with the hands. But yeah, so that's basically what you want to do. And if you feel like this, like you need to get more of the flour, like here there's like little bits that crumble that's on the side. You can, for example, wet your hands and or add a bit more water so that you get everything. So yeah. So that's how we do it. Okay, now I'm gonna skip all that and show you another step. So this step is not needed if you've done it by hand. I mean, if you wait, I'll just put this here. So if you've done it by hand, you don't need to do this step. But you put it in kind of a plastic bag or plastic wrap kind of thing, so that you don't contaminate it and stuff like that. Okay, so you follow this, and then what you do is, well, you take this up. So what you do, you have your little bag. So that's if you've already done, if you don't have enough strength or something like that. And so it's here, and then you step on it like this, yeah. If you don't have any strength, you just step on it, kind of thing, like this, yeah. Oh yes. Oh, well done enough. Okay. So when you take it out, once we've done enough, I prefer doing it by hand. So I'm gonna pause this and take it out. So now it's good. It looks good. And so what we'll do is put it to rest in the shape of a bowl kind of thing, like this. Yeah. And so I'll just leave it to rest for like an hour, half an hour, for a while, so that it gets firm and good and stuff like that. Okay? See you when I start again. Okay, so I'm going to put it in a plastic wrap and let it rest for 1 hour or something like that. Okay? So you just roll like this. Roll. Then you break it. Okay. Up. So now we have this like that. And then we let it rest for 1 hour or half an hour or for a while at least. Okay. See you after the time has passed. Now what I mean, so we're putting the dough to rest here. The dough. We're putting the dough to rest so that it gets soft, or so that it's easier to roll it out with this, and that's why we're letting it to rest. And yeah, now I'm about to proceed, but so you don't need to leave it for 1 hour if you don't think you need it. So because it will keep resting as the process continues. Okay, so it's time to continue. So I will now unwrap it, and then we'll continue the kneading. Oh, it's quite sticky. So you just do like this. Ooh. So what you're gonna do is you keep doing it like this. Oh, it's getting tough. Okay. I will now split it. So I'm going to split this thing in four, more or less. So let's do this. And like this. And we take out. Oh. Yeah, I'll just do the splitting on my own. So I already split it into two, and now I will continue and do it once more on both. So I've done the splitting of the four. So now what I'll do is I will put them in a plastic bag so that they can keep resting, but in a smaller shape. I'll just like knead them a bit more each. Okay. And now I'm gonna put them in the plastic bag. But I'll keep one out to do the rest. To do the process. And I'll put this in. It's way easier with two hands. So now I've done one, more or less. I will do the rest of them behind, like on my own. Okay. So I did all four of them because I thought it was visually more appealing. So now I'll do this one, put it on the side, put it on the side of the others, and now this one will suffer, or it will proceed. So now what you want to do is roll it out. Check this out. I know what's the problem. Okay. Okay, that's good. I think. Is that good? Okay, that's better. So now I'm gonna roll it out. Okay. Up, 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 up. Up, up, up. Then we're gonna turn it up and do it once. 1, 2, and 3. Yay. Then turn it one more time. Okay. Okay, and so you basically do that until it's looking good. And yeah. I don't know how small I want to do them. Well, let's say this is good enough for a first try. Like, these are my first udon that I've ever done, so I'm pretty happy with this, you know. Even if it's not great, still a good step. So now what you want to do, it's a bit dirty, okay, so you want to fold it into 3, I think that's how it's called, 1, 2, 3, or something like that. I'm not exactly sure how it works. And then, as I've understood, I'm supposed to take this, use a cutting board, and then cut them. Okay, I take a knife and I cut. It might not even be like that I'm supposed to do, but remember, these are my first udon, so okay. so it doesn't look to have worked. No! Well, you know what? I'll just redo everything. And put the knife away like this, I don't stab myself. So this up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Up, 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 up. Okay. The dough is really soft. So up, up, up. An udon chef will come and tell me that I've done really a bad job, a really bad job. Perhaps, who knows? Okay. Vocal that good, so I'm not going to fold it this time because I don't want to have the same problem as before. So I'm pretty sure it's not like that I'm supposed to do, but I'm just gonna do it. Up. Okay. Up. And then here's a different view of what's happening. Up. On to the next. Normally I'm supposed to use my left hand to hold the board, but there I'm using it for the camera. And so that's it. And then you do that with all of the dough, and that's how it works. I think. Well done, master. If it's not exactly like that, I'm sorry. Okay. Boom. Now I will do all of them. So that's how they look once cut, when they are all cut, more or less. And so what I need to do is like cook them in boiling water for about 7 or 12 minutes to 12 minutes, more or less. So that they're quite soft. And on the other side, I need to prepare a nice ice bath kind of thing. I'm not sure what it's for yet, but I need to prepare a nice bath. And so now I'm gonna put them in. So I'm going to put them in now, into the water. And you need to put them as soon as you've cut them in, more or less. And from what I've read, I don't need to put a salt at the beginning. I don't think I need to put salt at the beginning. And I'll only put the salt after, once I need to cook them again. Okay, now I will just put with my other hand, just and then okay, up, and up. So now what I'll do is I'll stir around this. Okay. And now I need to prepare an ice bath. So now, after having left it for over 12 minutes, I need to drain the water, drain the noodles things. And the thing is, I think I made these a bit too thick. Oh, it's gonna fog up the camera. Okay. So now I need to do an ice bath. I have no idea what that is. And I should have maybe looked on the internet what it is. But I'm just gonna go crazy. So from what an ice bath should be, I guess it's something like this. So what I'll do is I'll put the noodles back in. Then I'll simply just put stuff in. You may be looking at Udon Chef, you may be looking at me and thinking, what are you doing? That's not a nice bath or whatever, I don't know. I just have no idea what a nice bath is. I'll probably look at it after the video. Once it's done, like this, I get a bigger detail, more detail of what a freaking ice bath is. So I'm just putting loads of ice cubes in that, hoping that's what I'm supposed to do. Otherwise, screw you, and I've messed up the video just for that. Okay, so now I will have a look at what I'm supposed to do next. Okay, I'll leave this. Okay, let's see what I need to do next. So for the ice bath, we were supposed to add water in the thing. Oh, it's so freezing. So you add water with the ice cubes, so that it actually makes an ice bath. Oh, it's so freezing cold. I've put so many ice cubes. And so then what you do is you proceed to kind of cleaning the noodles from the starch and stuff like that. Oh, it's so cold. And yeah, that's it. So just put like, you do a water bath, an ice cube bath, like the ice cube challenge, more or less. But you didn't. You put the udon inside of it. Okay, that's good. And after that, I'm gonna cook it once again, but this time for me to eat. Okay, 1, 2, 3, exchange. So now the udon have been done. Look at this. Okay, so now I'm gonna. So this video is basically over, and now I'm just going to cook it with some broth and stuff like that to make it a bit more, yeah. Have it do a weird tsukimi udon. I don't know. I've ate tsukimi udon in Japan, and I don't know how to do the tsukimi part, but I know there's an egg inside of it, so I'll just add an egg and call it a tsukimi udon, as I cooked it with broth and I add an egg. So this water, I left it for about 10 minutes or something, I don't know. It's so freaking cold. And yeah, so now I'm gonna drain this water, and then I'm gonna actually cook something with warm water and broth. Okay, let's go. Okay, so these are the udon. They may be not big, and they may be too big or something, I'm not sure. It all depends on what you think. And now I'm gonna make myself some udon version, warm version. Okay. I'm gonna cook it now. So the thing is, I finished the udon the Japanese way, more or less, and so I thought, what to do about it. I thought about doing tsukimi udon, but I don't really know how to do it. So I then thought, how about I put a bit of Italian into this, and so I'm doing udon alla carbonara. If you know how to make la carbonara, I can. I have already a video that's on my YouTube channel. But if you want me to make another video about how to make carbonara, I can. Also, I'm making udon alla carbonara. And that's my udon alla carbonara. Itadakimasu. Buon appetito.